Hello everyone, welcome to Topic of the Day. In this edition, we are going to talk about manual scavenging. Now recently, manual scavenging was in news as 3 laborers in Mumbai region died after inhaling toxic fumes in a septic tank. They were allegedly hired for manual scavenging. Now, what is manual scavenging? It is a practice of unsafe and manual removal of raw and untreated human excreta or sewage waste. If we talk about scenario in India, according to the activists, 472 manual scavenging deaths across the country were recorded between 2016 and 2020, and 26 were recorded in 2021. According to a national survey, a total of 48,345 manual scavengers have been identified till January 31, 2020. As per the data collected in 2018, near about 30,000 people were engaged in manual scavenging in Uttar Pradesh, making it the highest in any state in India. If we talk about some of the major concerns, first of all, this practice is carried out mostly as we call Dalits or Untouchables. Also, scavenging continues due to governmental indifference and social prejudice. There is the absence of planning and sewerage maintenance, which has actually resulted in high cases of deaths due to manual scavenging. There is lack of support by the society, and even lack of education is a major cause. There are some of the government measures in this regard, and if we talk about the legislative measures, there is Employment of Manual Scavengers and Construction of Dry Latrines Prohibition Act of 1993 that provides for an imprisonment of up to 1 year and a fine of Rs 2,000 for pushing any person to manual scavenging. So this act talks about the Self-Employment Scheme for Rehabilitation of Manual Scavengers 2017, also Prohibition of Employment as Manual Scavengers and their Rehabilitation Act 2013. Then we have the National Commission for 𝐸 Karmachari NCSK, which is a non-statutory body that would monitor implementation of this particular act. For this act, the amendment bill was introduced in 2020 that talked about mechanizing the sewer cleaning and on-site protection. Then we have the National Human Rights Commission recommendation that talks about case monitoring by NCRB and Rs 10 lakh loan for businesses that should be provided to the manual scavengers. In case of death of any manual scavenger, compensation of Rs 10 lakh in case of death. There are certain constitutional safeguards. For example, Article 21 that talks about right to live with dignity, and Article 46 that is protection by the state. If we talk about the roadblocks in elimination of manual scavenging, first of all, there is improper and delayed implementation of this act. Also, this act does not mention health as a component of rehabilitation. We have certain infrastructure issues like septic tanks have engineering defects. There is a caste-based notion of stigma. Further, we have inadequate funding in this regard, like uplifting the people or working on the infrastructure. So what can be the possible way forward in this regard? First of all, we need vigorous enforcement of the laws against manual scavenging. With that, we need better healthcare and safety gears. Also, there should be scientific maintenance of the sewage system. In addition, the society should ensure discrimination-free, secure and alternative livelihoods for the people who have been involved with manual scavenging in the past. And most importantly, there is a need for political will and improvement of the educational status of the society. Now let us take up a practice question on this topic. Consider the following statements. First, manual scavenging is mostly carried out by Dalits. Second, Manual Scavengers and their Rehabilitation Bill 2020 proposes completely mechanized sewer cleaning and introducing ways for on-site protection. Which of the given above statements are correct? You can write your answers in the comment section below. So the correct answer is C, that is both of the statements are correct. So this was all for today's topic of the day. For regular updates, you can follow us on our social media handles. And for more such videos, do stay tuned to the next IAS YouTube channel.